Hi, my name is Marina Berhovich, and I'm the CEO and founder of YourCoach. In the world of health coaching, we're always working to help our clients become their best selves, while striving to become our best selves along the way. That is why I'm so passionate about health coaching, and that is why my team and I work tirelessly to bring you the best experience possible. Receiving my coaching certification not only inspired me to launch YourCoach, but it helped me become a better version of myself in more ways than I could have ever imagined. That is something I truly needed as I was healing my body and soul throughout my cancer journey. The driving force for me and my team is creating a virtual home for all things health and wellness coaching. For you coaches, we're giving you a home to manage your practice and help your clients become their best versions all in one place. And now we're taking our promises a step further. We now provide additional opportunities for our active coaching community through our employer partnerships. For you progressive employers and leaders, we're matching your hardworking talent with health coaches based on their individual needs and unique health goals. Especially now as work and home lines are being blurred, and if you care more about health and not just healthcare as most of us do, it's time to start investing in what goes on beyond the doctor's office. And that's not all. We're not stopping here. In order to motivate the coaches on our platform to continue developing their skills and to bring the power of health coaching to more people than ever, we're so excited to introduce a revolutionary gamified pricing model that's going to turn the practice management industry on its head. Now, for practicing coaches on our platform, it's possible to bring the cost of the platform down to just $10 a month with unlimited clients and full platform capabilities. We recognize that becoming our best selves is a journey, and we're so grateful to have you on this journey with us. We're confident that through our best version, we can ensure that anyone who wants or needs access to a health coach will have one. Because at the end of the day, we all just want to be happy and healthy humans. Join us on the health coaching revolution. Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. Just a few minutes until everybody gets here. Zoom is really funny. Either everybody just comes in at the same time or people trickle in one by one. While we're waiting for everybody, why don't you tell me where you're calling from? Just to introduce myself, I'm Marina. I'm the CEO and founder of YourCoach. I'm really happy to be here with you today. I'm in a little bit of a different location today. I don't know if some of you follow us. So usually I am based in Barcelona. Today I am in New Jersey. So I am stateside like many of you. So that's why my background looks a little bit different. Let's see where you guys are from. Laurel, Maryland. Very cool. Iowa. I love this. California. We really are all over the place, huh? Paris, Texas. I've never been to Paris, Texas. I've been to Paris, France, just never to Paris, Texas. North Carolina. Love getting to know you guys. Delaware. Also from Maryland. This is awesome. Wisconsin. Yeah, so normally, so we do a lot of webinars, and we do a lot of webinars for our coaching community. And these are the coaches that are already registered on the platform. So we get to know you a little better. And we do speak to some of you a lot. This event is more for those who are just starting to know your coach, who are just registering on a platform. So this is to get to know you a little bit better. So that's why when I was looking at the list of attendees for this event, there's so many of you whose names I've never seen before. So I'm really excited to get to know you, and hopefully you're going to be attending a lot more of these and going to become a permanent fixture in the YourCoach community, in the YourCoach family. Let's see, Kansas City, Wisconsin, very cool. So I guess a lot of people are in here already, so let's get started. You know, I know everybody's time is precious, so I don't want to waste it. So let's get started with this. So let me introduce myself again. My name is Marina, and I am the CEO and founder of YourCoach, which is your virtual home for all things health and wellness coaching. So what we're going to talk about today is I'm going to introduce you to the platform. We're going to talk about client opportunities, which I think a lot of you are interested in because let's face it, who doesn't want more clients?
And then we're going to have a little bit of a chat. We'll have a Q&A, which is actually my favorite part, because this is where I get to know you and you get to ask me questions about the platform. And like really, this is my favorite, my true reason for doing this, because I want to get to know you guys. Okay, so what is YourCoach? YourCoach got started. So like many of you, I'm a health coach myself. And we got started about a year and a half ago when well, let's back up a little bit. How did I become a health coach? I had my own battle with breast cancer and I was diagnosed 7 years ago. So it was quite a battle, and every single day it still is. I still think there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about what led me to where I am today. But after all the medical stuff was said and done, and after multiple surgeries and chemo and radiation, I realized I needed something more, and that was this holistic just to take care of myself holistically, right? So I was always a hacker, and I was always trying to figure out what it is that works for me and what makes my body work like clockwork. And that's when the idea of health coaching like always actually resonated with me. And that's when I went on to become a health coach. So becoming a coach and coaching my own clients, I realized what was missing. And this one place, this one solution where without any distractions, without all the extra noise, we can actually do what we love to do. So that's how the idea of YourCoach was born. And it's a practice management solution, which means that you can do everything from onboarding your client to running your sessions, well, we're going to go through all the features, but it's really your one-stop shop. But since we can never leave well enough alone, the practice management platform turned into this marketplace and this opportunities for health and wellness coaches just like you. So just bear with me. We're going to get to everything. But since most of you are coaches who are just starting to know us, to get to know us, I will go step by step and I will go through all the features that we have. Not in detail. Actually, we do host weekly onboarding sessions, and these are live sessions, and we keep them up to 5 people, so they're very small. And Rebecca, who is our community manager, and you will get to know her a little bit later at the end of the webinar. She hosts them. Sometimes I drop by, and we have a chat. So she's going to drop in a link to where you can register for it. So I highly recommend that you come and you join us, and you get to know what the platform is all about. So YourCoach platform, we're mobile and we are in desktop. So we were mobile first because everybody was always on a move. And I know I'm sick of hearing myself say it, but I'm just going to bring up COVID once again. Once that happened, everybody is now in front of their desktop. So we really quickly, even though desktop was always in the plans for us, we really quickly decided that this is what we need to do for the coaches, for our coaches. So now we have a mobile version and we do have a desktop version. We put it together really quickly. It does have it has most of the features that the mobile has. And I am very proud of the mobile. We put so much work into it. And if you're a developer, which I know none of you probably are, and I was in my past life many, many years ago, mobile is a lot harder because there's so very little real estate to work with. And on desktop, we have all this space. So even though you see it's great what we have right now, but we are working on so many more improvements where desktop is going to be as beautiful as an experience as the mobile is. But it does have most of the functions, and the best way to use mobile and desktop is to use it together. So sometimes it's easier to upload your materials on a desktop, but when you're on a go and you just want to chat with your clients, have a quick video session, it's always easy to use the mobile. So using the two together, that's probably that's what I would recommend. So this is our client onboarding. Like I said, we can do everything from onboarding to just taking your clients through your whole program. And the onboarding this is something new that we just released last week, this new client onboarding. And your client really gets to create their virtual home. So they tell us information about themselves. They tell us who they are. They tell us their birthday. They tell us the goals that they're working for. And if these are the clients that you invite, they will get a code in the email that you send them. And the email is sent directly from YourCoach. Once you set up your program, there's an invite link. And once you click that, the invite button, it generates an email with a code that is yours as a coach. So when your client joins and they go through this beautiful onboarding process, they will only see your practice. So as a coach, when you log into the YourCoach platform, under the community tab, you see all the other coaches that are on the platform. And we did this for you because we do love building the sense of community, and it's for you to connect with each other. If you want to work together, if you want to maybe run programs together, which we call co-coaching, so you can do that. Now, your clients that you invite to the platform do not see that. They do not see any of the other coaches on a platform. They only see you, and they only see your practice. So you'll see as part of in the middle screen, we ask you if you have an invite key, and this unique key is something that some of the schools that we work with, some of the coaching schools, they give them to their students, and we're happy to do that for the schools that we're really, really friendly with, and that gives you access to the platform for free for a certain amount of time. And I will actually go into the payment structure later, but you have the platform free for a year. So that's what the key is. That's what the key is for the coaches. For your clients, that key is something that means that they come right into your practice. And for our employer clients, we're going to get to that later. But anyway, so this key is important, but don't worry, if you don't have a key, you still go through the onboarding process. Your client still creates their virtual home, and this is what it looks like at the end. So your virtual home is ready. They have their picture on the wall. On the computer screen that you see is going to be some of the goals that they want to work on. So I'm super proud of it. The design team did an amazing job. As the client goes through the process, the bookshelf is built and the plant gets a little bigger. So it's really, really cute. We're working on a lot of different gamification for the platform. So this is just the beginning of what you're going to see from us. As part of this new, so also I know a lot of you have asked for the tutorials for your clients. And part of this is we give them a quick overview, your clients, of what the program is and what the different features on the program are. So some of the things, let's get to some of the things that as coaches you can do on the platform. So goals, super important, long and short-term goals. Long-term goal is something that you set in the beginning of the program. So if you're a coach that works on reducing stress for your clients, that's where your niche is, then the long-term goal for your program is to reduce stress. That's something that can be, if it's improved sleep, it can be improved sleep, lose weight, and it's something that you can change and modify throughout the program. Now, the short-term goals are these little goals that you set with your clients as you're going through the program. And as coaches, short-term goals are super important. The SMART goals, the short attainable goals, and you will always see where your client is in a journey. So let's say you tell them, but one of the goals that you set together is to put away their devices half an hour before they go to bed, 4 nights that week. And you'll see that they only checked off 3 of those times. And then that's a conversation that you can have in your next session. You can discuss it. I mean, you can set as many short-term goals as the two of you feel necessary. Actually, I did say the two of you. So one of the things that you can run on the program, on the platform, absolutely individual programs, but there's also group programs. So we have the capability to run individual and group programs. And you can also set short-term and long-term goals for your group programs as well. Another thing that you can do on the platform is set tasks for your clients. So tasks is something, let's say, that you can do daily. So if you want them to write in their journal daily, you can send them, that's something that you can set in the beginning of your program. And it's something that they will get a notification for every morning. You can also see all your live sessions that you set with your clients and tasks. So this is really, they can go in their to-dos and they see their tasks on one side and they see their goals on the other side, and they see everything that they have to do for that day, or they can look ahead to the week ahead or to the month ahead, however you set it. one of the things we touched upon is live sessions. So some of the coaches that are on the platform use live sessions just to schedule live sessions. So what the capability of live sessions is, you can actually run your live sessions through the platform. So you don't need to set up Zoom, even though we're on Zoom right now. You don't need to have Zoom. You don't have to have FaceTime. You don't have to have any of that. So everything can be done directly through the platform. We're actually working on really like blowing out our a live feature right now. So it's going to be a lot of, so right now you can actually just chat with your clients, you can have a video session, but we're going to have a lot of the capabilities that you have learned to use and love from platforms like Zoom. So you'll be able to share documents, and you're going to be able to basically to do everything that you do now. I just saw a question pop up, even though we're going to get to questions later. Is it HIPAA compliant? Yes, HIPAA compliant. The whole platform is HIPAA compliant. The video is HIPAA compliant. Everything. Security is of utmost importance to us. So that is the live sessions. Chats. So we have asynchronous messaging, which means that it's whatever you're used to, the chats they use in Telegram or Messenger or WhatsApp. You send the message to your client sends the message to you. You both don't need to be on at the same time. You get to the message whenever you get to it. We also have voice notes, which is super cool because as we're on the go, it's really easy to just like record a message and just to send it. And I send really long messages. So if you're like me, probably don't do it because your client may get a little annoyed with you. But if it's just a short message and you want to let them know what's going on, or even if it's a long message, just it's a really, really great tool to have. We have the toolbox. So there's a lot of exciting things that we have coming in our toolbox. One of the things is forms and questionnaires, which I'm going to get to in a little bit, but we have partnerships with really, really amazing and cool digital therapeutic companies, digital tools, right? So companies like Health Tunes and Happify, Happy Tech, there's Click a Team for smoking cessation. And as coaches, we worked out a way for you to try all of these, and you can try them and you can see if this is something that you enjoy. You can try them at no cost and you can see if it's something that works for you, and if it's something that you want to help scribe to your clients. And if it is, you can let your clients use it as well. You can be like, hey, between our sessions, maybe you should use Happify, and it's a really great tool for mental health. It's a digital therapeutic for mental health. So we're going to have a lot more information on this coming up. We're going to have special webinars about this, and we're going to have a lot more education for coaches about this. But know that this is something that's coming and that we're super excited about, because while a lot of digital therapies companies, they have health coaches, but it's mostly to have people they have coaches to let people use their product, to remind their clients to use the product. We believe that everything should be health coach driven, where you and your client are in a driver's seat and you know your client best. So if you decide that this is something they need to use, then this is something that they could benefit from, then this is something that you can let them know and you can share with them. Another thing that I just mentioned is we have the interactive forms and questionnaires. So rather than faxing, and if you and I have spoken before, my aversion to faxing, and I just cannot believe that still exists out there, but people are still faxing things. People are still printing things out and filling it out and emailing it. There's no reason for all of those distractions. You can have everything right in the platform. So you send the questionnaire to your clients directly on the platform. They fill it out on the platform. You have all your answers right there. They have all the answers right there. And it's just a really, really convenient way to keep everything in one place without searching. Where did I put it? Where was it emailed to me? Was it messaged to me? It's just a really convenient way to have everything in one place. So we have a sample onboarding questionnaire for you guys on there, and you can use it if you'd like. You can use pieces of it, you can use all of it, or you can create something from scratch that's completely your own. So we're working on creating a lot more of these samples for you that you can use and you can take away from, and some questions that maybe are going to be useful. some like high mileage questions that I know a lot of coaches are always like, oh, like, what was that great question that I read about the other day, right? So we're going to have a lot more of that coming your way. But if there's something that you feel that you need, please reach out to us, because we always want feedback, and we always want to know what it is that you're looking for. Because if we build something for us, great, it could be the most beautiful thing, but if it's not useful to you, then we failed. So, and we want to succeed, and we want you to succeed. So let us know. We have the library, and this is where you would house all your content. Again, same thing, instead of emailing and messaging and sending and giving hard copies to your client, right? Everything is in a library. And as a coach, when you set up your program, you can schedule at what point in the program you want your client to have access to it. So if you have a 3-month program, you can schedule materials for all 3 months of that program. And your client is going to have access to it whenever you're ready for them to have access, whatever that date is. If somebody is moving a little faster and you want them to have access to it sooner, you can modify it at any time. You can go in, you can change it. You as a coach have full control of what your practice is. The stuff that we have for you, like questionnaires or the digital tools, it's just suggestions. You don't have to use any of it. One thing I didn't mention that we also have on the platform is you can accept payments through YourCoach. And we use Stripe as a processor. And again, you don't have to. If you want to barter for your services, go for it. If you want to accept cash, sure, but if you want to accept credit cards and to have everything managed in one place through the platform, you can absolutely do that. We don't take anything on top of it. It's whatever the Stripe fee is, which I believe is around 3%. So just something to mention. Okay, and now we get to the question that probably a lot of you are asking. The payment structure of our platform. We do not believe that coaches should be penalized for having more clients. We believe that the more you practice, the less you should pay. The more people you help, the less you should pay. So this is where our innovative new practice payment structure comes into place. So as a coach that registered the platform, that downloads the platform after May 1st, because before that we had, to help people with COVID times, we were given the platform at no cost. So if you downloaded before by April 30th, you grandfathered in, and those coaches have it at no cost for life. After April 30th, unless you have a code from your school, there is a fee structure. But we have a trial period where you get 2 individual programs and 1 group program at no cost. So if all you run is 3 programs for the rest of your life with 3 clients, that's it. You don't have to pay for the platform. However, as you start practicing more and you have more clients, the cost goes down. And we have a point structure, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But basically, you start with $40. So after the most anybody can pay for the platform is $40. However, during that trial period, when you have those 2 individual programs and 1 group program, you can already get that down. So after your trial period ends, a lot of coaches end up with $30 or even $25 that they pay for the platform monthly. So the more you practice, the less you pay. And you get points awarded for pretty much everything that you do on the platform. So it starts with $40 that really nobody pays, because by the time you get through the trial, it gets down to at least $30, $35, $30. And you can get the cost down to $10 a month, which is practically free. So you can get it down to $10 a month. And how do you do that? You do it through points. So you're awarded points for everything that you do on the platform. You started a program with your client, you get 75 points. You accepted payment through Stripe, you get 25 points. You created a task for your client, you get 10 points. You uploaded certificate, you get points. And the reason we're doing this is for you to use all the capabilities that the platform has to offer and to be able to help your clients even more. So we have a lot of really cool features and we want you to use them. So that's why we award points for you in order to use those features. Which brings us to perks and opportunities. So we not only award points to reduce the cost of the platform, the more points you earn, you're eligible for these perks with YourCoach. So one of them is an opportunity to be featured. That's the first perk, and it's the opportunity to be featured on our social media blogs, and newsletter. If you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll see we have a coach spotlight, and we highlight a coach from our community who has reached this perk. Also, if you're part of this perk and there's something exciting that you're working on, we're always happy to promote you to the community. We're happy to have a conversation with you, and feature you on our Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever your social media of choice is. We're happy to tell the community at large know about like what's going on. So we want to help you grow. That is really our goal. You also have early access to YourCoach events and VIP features. We're working on something super, super cool where coaches are going to have, who reach this perk, are going to have access to new features before anybody else. And you're going to be able to help us test it out and to modify them, and to really like be our testers and eyes and ears, and to let us know how it's working. And then when we introduce it to the public, you'll be like, yeah, I worked on this. Like I was part of this process, which is pretty cool. We also have, so most of you are new here and I keep saying this, but we had a wildly successful coaching symposium last year, which we are going to be hosting again. We're going to have our second annual symposium. I was strong-armed into it very happily. So I'm really excited to be doing that in November. And then some of the events that we're going to be doing, some of the live sessions are only going to be for coaches who have reached this perk on the platform. So we have a lot of special things in store for you guys. So these are some of the perks. The two perks that I really want to focus on are, and this is probably what most of you are interested in, is the ability to match with individual clients and also the ability to match with the corporate clients. So I mentioned to you before, we can never leave good enough alone. And this is where this comes in. So we started as a practice management platform. However, we're now a marketplace where we have, there's clients coming to us and we get really, I can't even tell you how many requests we get daily of clients who are looking for a health coach. And we also have corporate partnerships, and we have a waiting list of companies who want to offer health coaching to their employees. And we have contracts with these companies. And we offer coaches, practicing coaches on the YourCoach platform. So not if you're a practicing coach somewhere else and you may be the greatest coach of all time, but we have no idea what it is that you do unless you practice on a YourCoach platform, because we have super smart algorithms that are able to pick out what it is that you're best at and how to match it with the right client that you can totally help. So we have the individual opportunities. So for something like this, you need to be an active coach. You need to reach up 2,500 points. You need to have 3 of your client long-term goals rated. You need to have completed 5 individual programs with 5 unique programs with 5 unique clients. So there are certain things that you need to complete for each one. And you can look more into that on the platform. There's a tier model and that's all written out. Or you can connect with us and we're happy to let you know more about it. And then to engage with our long-term clients, and this is again done through us, it's done through YourCoach. There's even more that you would need to do. So it's the same things, it's the same clients, but now you need to have 8 unique programs with 8 unique clients, and you need to have more points on the platform. So basically all of this is done so you practice more with your own clients. Our algorithms get to know you, and then we match you with the clients that you can actually help. Because if somebody comes to the platform and they said, I'm looking for a health coach, and we say, oh, great, here's a health coach right here, it doesn't do either one of you any service. We have thousands of coaches on a platform, and all of you guys have different niche specialties. And even, let's take something, weight loss, right? Because a lot of people want to lose weight. I could be helping people who have diabetes, and a coach who is next to me could be helping moms who have teenage kids, and somebody next to me could be helping somebody who is in an active aging category, right? So there's all these niche specialties, and that's why we do what we do, in order to have the best and proper match to the coach-client relationship. So I hope that explains a little bit, and I'm happy to dive more into this. But one thing I need to stress, just because you download the platform and just because you create a practice, you're not going to be able to get matched with our clients who are looking for health coaches. You actually need to be a practicing coach. So we give you this practice management platform. You can get it for almost nothing at $10 a month, and you can get new clients. So it doesn't get any better than this. Yeah, so we also have our community. So the community is super important to us. And like I said, we do events all the time. And a lot of our events are eligible. Well, most of our events are eligible by NBHWC for CEUs. So we have business experts, we have legal experts, we have our Global Health and Wellness Symposium that's coming up, and it's going to be a 2 or 3 day event. We still haven't figured it out. Well, we figured it out. We have a lot of things going on, so we're trying to put it into just a short amount of time as possible, because I know everybody's time is so precious. But the theme for this year's event is going to be building blocks to happy and healthy humans, because at the end of the day, we're all in it together to help people be healthier and happier. So community is super important to us. And like I mentioned to you guys before, we have Rebecca, who is our community manager, and her job is to connect with you and to see what it is that you need as coaches, how we can help you, how we can help your practice grow. So if you haven't met Rebecca, you will meet her in a little bit. I'm going to introduce her. We have our YouTube channel where you can see all of our past events. If you're part of our coaching community and you register to the event, you obviously see it in real time. And then it's going to go up on YouTube. Usually it goes up about a month later for the community at large to see it. Some events are just for the coaches who have reached that perk. So just keep that in mind. And we have something super exciting coming. And we've really blurred out the logo, but we have something in the works. And this is to help new health and wellness coaches, because we get this question so much. I'm a coach, I'm just starting out. What do? I want clients. So obviously we can't introduce you to our corporate clients yet because you really don't have much experience, but we have an apprenticeship program that's coming up with a school that a lot of you know and love. And if you don't know and love them yet, I promise you, you will know and love them once we unveil this. So it's something super exciting, and it's coming very soon, in the next month or so. We are just ironing out some of the details, because as perfectionists, we need it to work before it comes out there. We need it to be the best that it can be. But if you're a coach who is looking to be an apprentice, or if you're a coach who thinks that you have what it takes to mentor, please reach out to us, and we'll go from there. But I'm super excited to unveil this. And I think that's it. I think I did pretty good on time. 30 minutes. Wow, this is the best I've ever done. Let's chat. So, before we do that, let me introduce Rebecca, who's our community manager. Rebecca, are you here? She is.
I
Hi.
sure am. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy that we have so many people on. I'm happy to see new faces, and I know some people from the onboarding, so happy to see them too.
Awesome. So I know there were some questions that were coming in. And actually, I don't know if Rebecca put that in, but she is running a group for coaches on the platform. So we have a community group, and it's not a tech support group. It is a group for you to celebrate your wins, for us to talk about things that work for you, things that make you a great coach, maybe some things that you're looking for to connect with others. And we really want to celebrate you. That's the goal of this group, is to celebrate you. And then we meet you where you are. And I know that's our favorite saying lately. So if some of you are on Facebook, so now we have a Facebook group as well. And Rebecca is really amazing at running all sorts of groups for us. So if you haven't reached out to her, please do, because you will love her just like I do. So
Aw, thank you.
yeah. Okay,
I'll
so
drop
I
everything
think
in the chat, and then we can start on the questions.
okay, awesome. Do you want to read me some of these, or should I just go through and
I can read a few. So there is a question about jobs, and it says, I'm looking for a job with your coach. Where do I apply?
We get so many job applications for coaches who want to work for us. We are not hiring coaches, and you're your own boss. I mean, that's the reason I think all of you guys went into coaching in the first place. That's certainly the reason I went into health coaching in the first place. You can be your own boss. So you can have your own clients and you can get clients through us as well. So you don't need to work for your coach. You always work for yourself. So just practice on a platform. Just the more you practice, the more chances you will have to get clients. And when I tell you that we have a waiting list, we have quite a waiting list. So please, there's opportunities everywhere. We're not hiring coaches. Right now, we will be opening up a position for health concierge in a little bit, and within the next month or so. So we'll definitely post more about it when we do.
Amazing. I knew this, but I'm already excited, or even more excited.
I see a question. Can you please clarify the differences between long-term, short-term goals and tasks on the platform? Yes. So long-term goals is something that you set in the beginning of the program, and that is the ultimate goal of your program. So if your program is 3 months, it's 6 months, it's a year, it's 1 month, this is something that you would like to accomplish with your clients at the end of that time period. Short-term goals are a series of goals that you set throughout the program. It could be 3-day goal, it could be a week goal, it could be like a 5-day goal. It doesn't really matter. So these are the short-term goals that eventually will help lead to that long-term goal that you establish with your client in the beginning of your program. And tasks is something that you want your clients to do daily. If you want them to journal, or if you want them to do like a 15-minute meditation, and it can be something daily. It can be once a week, it can be once a month. But if it's something that is it's something that you do in your program on a regular with like a lot of clients, and you can just set it up and there's going to be reminders for that. So I hope that explains the difference between goals, tasks, and long-term and short-term goals.
So there is another question about employment opportunities, and it says, I'm a coach, but I'm not certified yet. Can I benefit from the opportunities? And if not, what do I need to do?
So I'm not sure if you're not board certified yet, or if you're not certified by the school. So to coach your own clients, you can coach your own clients. To bring your own clients into the platform, we don't have any checks in place. They're your clients. We just provide a platform for you to coach them through. In order for us to match you with clients who are coming to us, so our corporate clients and also these individuals, again, you don't need to be board certified. You, however, need to have a coach certification. But as much as we value the board certification, and I think there's tremendous value in it, we also value how you practice in a real world. So it's the combination of two. It's the combination of your certifications and what kind of coach you are. Because let's face it, some of us are learners and we can be in school for years and we can get all the certifications we have. But if we don't have any of that real world experience and we're not truly helping people, then I don't know if you can call yourself a coach and say, like, I mean, you can call yourself a coach, but we can't recommend you to our clients because we don't know what kind of coach you are. So I hope that explains that one.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. It was great. And can my clients see other coaches or other clients I work with?
So your client cannot see other coaches on a platform. Your client can only see you. Now, if you're running a group program, then yes, your client can see whoever else is in that group program. However, when your clients register to the platform, they have an opportunity to create a nickname for themselves. So they don't need to use their real name. They don't need to use any of their real data. They can use a nickname. So if I want to be known as Joe, I can be Joe on the platform and nobody will know any better. But the idea of group programs is for your clients to interact with each other as well.
And we have a question from Jessica. What is the realistic timeline to integrate Zoom?
So we're not integrating Zoom. It's not Zoom. We have our own video service that we have right now, so you can use it right now. We are integrating features that will be able to share screens with your clients. So that is coming within the next 2 months. So it's not the next release, it's the release after that we're going to have it. But it's not Zoom. We're using our own video service, which is HIPAA compliant.
And there's another question about the perks. What do I have to do to unlock a perk, and how do I know that I unlocked it?
We'll let you know. So when you unlock a perk, we will absolutely let you know. You will get a message from us, and you will actually also see that you unlock that perk. In order to unlock it, all you have to do is practice on a platform. The more you practice, the easier it is to unlock those perks. So invite your clients to the platform, create your programs, coach them, use all the tools that we have, goals, videos, chats, questionnaires, payments, anything that we have. And the more points you earn and the more clients you coach, the easier and faster it's going to be to unlock those perks. We didn't make it difficult for you to unlock them. We just put enough in place for our algorithms to get to know you. So as long as our algorithms get to know you, and there's also, we don't have this idea of you're a good coach, you're a bad coach. You just need to be the right coach for the person who is looking for a coach. So there's a lot of people out there, they all need different things. So if somebody gets, so if you reach a perk with somebody else and they get an opportunity before you, it doesn't mean that yours is not coming. It just means that you haven't been matched with the right client yet.
And another question, somebody asked if they had a key and they didn't use it a lot. Has their account expired? They can't seem
One
to.
more time, I'm not sure I understood that one.
Amber asked, so if I had a key for being an MBHWC originally and I didn't use it a lot, has my account now expired? I can't seem to log in.
If you have a key, I don't think there was a key that was given to the board. Accounts don't expire. Keys don't expire. So there's a certain amount of time that you can use it for. So as long as you haven't used it, it does not expire. But reach out to us. You can send an email to support@yourcoach.health, or you can send email, just support@yourcoach.health, and we'll be happy to look into that for you. But you should be able to log into your account. Just make sure you use the same email that you logged in with before, or the same phone number, because a lot of times if you use a different email, I mean, you can add it eventually to your account, but if you use a different email, then it's not going to recognize that you have an account already.
And one more question about where can they find our events and how can they sign up?
So the events we have on the events page of our website. So it's YourCoach.health. And on the events page, you'll see everything that's coming. And we're also very, very active on our social media. So if we're doing something, you will definitely hear about it. You'll hear about it on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. You'll hear about it on our website. We talk about it ourselves a lot. So so the event page, Rebecca, can you drop the Eventbrite link into here?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we will be doing a lot more outreach. We just put it up, this event, so we haven't really updated it with any of the speakers yet. But for those of you who didn't join us last year, like Dean Ornish did a keynote, so it was a really, really cool event. And a lot of people that you know from some of the amazing schools that you go to, like they were there as well. It was truly a global event. We had coaches from all over the world. We also had some key opinion leaders in the habit space and creating like really behavior change. So this year's event is going to be even more amazing. So I'm super excited about it.
And I think we have one or two more questions. One is that if somebody's seeking support, how can they reach out to us? What's the best way for technical support?
It's support at YourCoach.health. And I know we don't have enough people, and we are trying so hard to remedy it, but it's support at YourCoach.health. We will get to your question eventually. If you don't hear from us, ping us again, send us another message. You can send a message through the platform. There's actually a little button right in the platform. It's like a little headphone button. So you can send us a message through there, or you can email us support at YourCoach.health. I also wanted to share one thing I didn't mention a lot of things, but one thing I didn't mention is that we have deep links now. So what that is you can share a link to your practice or to any of your programs on your socials. So when you go to your practice, there is a little arrow button. And when you click on it, you can either send it through email, or you can just copy the link and you can put it on any of your socials. And then your clients can click on it and they can go directly to your practice or to your program, and they can ask to sign up right then and there. We also have tutorial videos that are available now on the desktop. So we're still working on a lot of them, but the basic ones on how to set up are there already. So please feel free to use them. And if there's something else that we don't have, and you need the sooner rather than later, reach out to us and let us know.
I think you're a mind reader, Marina, because that was our last question about tutorials and how people can show the platform to their clients. So amazing.
Good. Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming and getting to know us, and definitely drop us a line and introduce yourself and connect with us on our socials, connect with us on the platform, because we want to get to know you. It's all about building this community together. And I, for one, couldn't be more excited to do it. And I know for a fact that every member of my team is as well. So thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being new members of our community. Thank you for being old members of our community, and really, really excited for what's to come. So thank you so much.